While JD Vance is 10 times, maybe even 100 times worse than Trump, and how we really don't want him in there, even though Trump could be resigning in 365 days. Listen to the end. Hey, here's the deal. And I've explained this in my Clarity group. You definitely want to get in my Clarity group. This is brought to you by my Clarity group. Get in the descriptions or go on the homepage and join my Clarity group. I got a sale going on right now, $20 per month, and you can lock that in forever, or $100 for the whole year. You can lock that in forever. Okay, let's go into it. What's the deal with JD Vance? JD Vance has played this very smooth so far for the last 6 months. He's been super, super smooth. He has not gotten to the press, he's not outshined the master, the orange master. He's been very smooth behind the scenes. I'm telling you. He's smoother than those couches in the vice president's house that fear for their safety. Anyway, he's basically, we shouldn't touch this man with our couch no more than our country. Here's the thing I want you to understand. JD Vance is playing it cool. And he's playing it cool unlike Trump. He's not going to do sensationalism if he becomes president. This man is going to do, business as usual. Everything that we're talking about is business as usual. But the difference is he's going to be a hell of a lot more clever, not only because of his age, but because he has found a smooth way to approach things. Really smooth, quiet, concealed, easy. Let me tell you, he's going to be just as big a butthole as Trump. But here's where it gets interesting. Pay attention to this. What we're looking at right now is a scenario where JD Vance could do a lot of undercover legislation. You think this big, beautiful bill, that wouldn't have been JD Vance. JD Vance would have brought out piece by piece of the bill quietly, softly, with nobody seeing. The idea to do everything at night, do you know he gave that to Mike? He gave that to Mike Johnson to do all of this stuff they were doing behind the scenes at night, and the work they were doing at night. They were playing these slick behind the cover scenes, games. JD is going to play stuff real smooth, real smooth. He's a major danger. I mean, honestly, if I got a choice of an idiot, Trump, and him, I take the idiot. I have to tell you, we're not going to celebrate for long with Trump gone, because this guy, he's going to approach it like the Chinese. The Chinese, when they subdued Hong Kong, they did not go head on with Hong Kong. They learned their lesson from Tiananmen Square. They're not going to do that. They're going to be real smart. And if you don't know what Tiananmen Square is, young people, look it up from the 90s. The idea is a bunch of students protested. They got real loud. It was a big fight. They learned from that. China did. And when they took over Hong Kong, the lease ended with England, and they took over Hong Kong, they got real smooth with their laws. Very low key. They're not going to be putting out, JD Vance is not going to be putting out 150 executive orders. No. He's going to try to work it through Congress. He's going to have very slick orders with subsets. You're going to have to watch him like a hawk, because he has proven himself to be a slickster. And he's going to be twice the danger, 10 times the danger, maybe even 100 times the danger that Trump will ever be. My goal is to see Trump become incompetent, screw stuff up. See, right now, Trump's court record is 13-98, y'all. That's what most people don't tell you. 13-98 out of 111 court dates. He has been failing. But nobody talks about that. They keep it silent. Just like, they try to play the narrative. He tries to bring the sensationalism to cover up his foolishness. Every Tuesday, I teach that in my Clarity group. The narrative. That's coming up Tuesday. You definitely want to get in my group, my Clarity group. The narrative. We're talking about narrative warfare. How is he psychologically getting inside your head? That's what we talk about. So you understand what's going on. You don't freak out when this man does this stupid shit, Trump. But JD, he's not going to make headlines. He's going to be cool as a cucumber. And that is a danger.